Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Valeria or Fluorescence UV. Today we're going to do something that I've been seeing kind of trendy and I wanted to try it out. So I tried it out with this certain palette and this palette had me shook. It is super inexpensive. You can find it at Walmart. So that just even says something, and just the undertones of it are... So I am going to be using a lot of new products today, and I'm going to do kind of first impressions and mix it up a bunch. So you're excited of the outcome, then just keep on watching. Okay, one of the first things I actually tried was the e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream. This is a face moisturizer. It is pretty hydrating. I feel like it's kind of thick. It's on the thicker side. So I do feel like people who have drier skin will like this. Or anyone who likes thick moisturizers for sure will find this appealing. So that was kind of nice. So I prepped with that. I'm gonna go into my eyes. We're gonna talk about the beautiful treasure that I discovered at Ulta, and it was only honestly $10, and I, to say the least, am obsessed. I'm just gonna zoom you into my eyes real quick. I'm gonna go in with a clear eyeshadow base, just so you can see just how well these eyeshadows are, and I just love it so much. So I'm gonna go in with my MAC 24-hour Prep and Prime Extended Eye Base. Just put that all over the lid, you know, the usual. I got way too much on my fingers, oh well. So I'm just gonna bring it up all the way up to my brow bone and extend it all the way out. One of the things I love about these soft glam looks, especially that I've been seeing going on trend, is that it's more about having a snatched face and just kind of like showing off your best features. So this is Profusion Cosmetics, and this is their chocolate palette. This palette is by far the most beautiful thing out there. And it's just a very neutral, warm tone palette. But you know what's different from this one is I'm actually, before I keep talking about it, I'm gonna go in with the shade Likeable, this bad boy right there, and I'm gonna go in with my Sephora Pro Airbrush Crease number 31 brush, and I'm just gonna put that on my crease. So the thing that sold me on this palette is the undertones of the eyeshadows. Now let me have a chat with you. My issue with a lot of YouTubers when they say nude is that they are referring to pinky nudes instead of beigey nudes, and I just personally think beigey nudes look so much more nicer on me and more natural on me and more neutral on me than pinky eyeshadows. Now everybody's skin is different. Everybody's skin undertones are completely different. You know, you can kind of just guess like what you prefer, and it's all by personal preference. But for me personally, over time I've come to realize that I just prefer neutral beigey undertones. I'm just gonna keep on packing this eyeshadow until I feel comfortable with it, to where I feel like my crease is defined. This is one of the easiest eyeshadow looks I've ever created. I swear. To go in, I'm gonna go in with the shade Gentle. And I'm gonna go with the MAC T39 brush and just gently put that on my lid. Now this shade too, I've never been able to find one that is like a ivory shade. I just feel like they're always pink. I'm gonna keep on going with this whole pink undertone because, girl, listen, when I wear something that has a pink undertone, the pink undertone just shows through. I don't know what it is. I just feel like my skin just picks it up more. So sometimes that's like the thing that I don't want, and that's the thing that happens. So the best way to fight it is to look for things that have the perfect undertone. I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush, which is my Makeup Shack T59. Just going to blend out the brow bone right here. Now your eyeshadow, don't make it too harsh, you're like what's on your lid, because it's supposed to look natural. With no product on my Sephora brush, I'm just going to bring in that Likeable shade. I told you this was like the easiest thing to do. Now that you're zoomed out, we're gonna start into the face. Now I'm gonna go in with my Becca Cosmetics Under Eye Brightening Concealer just to correct my dark circles right here. I've had worse days, but today I just want to be a little bit extra and color correct before we do anything. Yeah, I'm super excited about the soft glam because I've actually already created this look. When I went out, I didn't know what else to do with my face, and I had to go out that night, and I tried it just to try it, just, you know, so I could do like a trial and run before I actually record a video. Oh my god, I was obsessed with my makeup the whole night just because I thought it looked so good. New primer I'm gonna go in with is my Puff Puff primer, which is the Hemp derived cannabis sativa primer. It's supposed to have, you know, the strains of the devil's lettuce, and it's like the safe side where you don't get the the psychosis. No, I don't want to say psychosis, but you don't get the body high effects. You don't get the THC strain on you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this kind of feels matte, which I feel like I would like it for the summer, but not right now because it's winter. It feels okay. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. I'm gonna go in with my Born This Way foundation in light beige. This one is dark. So if you see me become 3 shades darker, mind your business, let me be. I needed something a little bit hydrating because this can be a little bit matte too. I just, you know, I'm a dewy type of, I'm not always a matte type. Maybe in the summer, but not in the winter. Yeah. So it feels tough. So I'm gonna use my Fourth Ray Beauty Mellow Milk Mist. This is pretty nice when I feel like my skin is dehydrated or it feels a little bit dry. This is pretty refreshing. It does have a scent, so if you're sensitive, just be careful on that. Okay, so something really funny is I started saying mind your business at work, and a lot of my coworkers are copying me now. And so anytime I'm like, hey, like, what are you doing, or how's work and stuff, they're like, mind your business. And I'm like, I've created monsters. Now they use it against me the whole time, and I'm like, fuck. The funny part is that I got that saying from Carlos, my boyfriend, because he always told me that, and it just rubbed off on me, and now it rubbed off on my coworkers, and I'm just gonna wait until they get in trouble with their girlfriends for telling them that, you know. And that's gonna be a funny day. I'm gonna go in with another pump in a couple of areas because yo girl was going through it with the acne. Like, I'm not even joking. I just feel like it had to do so much because I got off of my birth control and my face just overreacted on that, and it was not pretty. The worst thing is that I had my period and I was breaking the out. It was like a really bad hormonal breakout. I honestly become a fucking crunch bar when I break out really bad, so it was really tough. Like, I know, like, my last video, I just kind of had like to stick it through, like just kind of go through the pain and deal with it. Well, it was hard. It was hard. I'm not perfect. You know, I have my good days and I have my bad days, but it was hard. Sometimes you just don't feel like recording when you have a full face of acne, you know. Continue the snatchness. I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape tape in the shade Light Neutral. I have a really old one that I need to finish up, so I'm just gonna use that one. I need my face highlighted today. That's like one thing I've noticed about soft glam looks, is that it does not matter how matte you are, your face is gonna be highlighted to the gods. Your under eyes are not panda eyes. Your under eyes will be as bright as your future. So I'm just gonna go in with my sponge to blend it out, give me more coverage. How is your month going so far? I feel like I had a major setback because of my acne, and I've been saying, I don't know, I've just been like super lazy too. Like I'm been like, okay, I'm gonna record today, and I haven't been recording. I've been lazy, and I have videos to edit and I haven't even edited. I think it just has to do with anytime I go to the army, I just feel drained and lazy. For your concealer, you're going to make sure you highlight your cheekbones, and you can kind of like see the darkness of your cheekbones right there. Yeah, you are going to emphasize that. I feel like I put a little bit too much concealer, but it's alright. Now just make sure you bring in your concealer into your inner eye. I have a lot of blueness here. I don't know why, but I like to conceal it because nobody needs to see that blueness in my life. Now that we have the concealer done, we're gonna do contour. I'm gonna use my Milk Makeup cream bronzer, and I'm just putting that on my face to contour. More than anything, I just want to focus it under my cheekbones to give me that look. Now this is a trick to soft glam. You will bring it right here, in here, just to define your nose, and you'll bring it into your brows, and just you could just see like the way it just creates, it just connects everything together. So for all my girls that got double chins like me, contour that, your jawline that you want to have. You know, maybe if I lost like 10 pounds I would have my fucking jawline again, but I love Takis too much. And then just define your chin, and because I want to accentuate all my features, my butt chin as well. Just for the and giggles, I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit just to give me like more of a tinier nose. Not too much though. Alright, gonna go in with my Marvin and Beige Cosmetics number 3 brush just to push that up. How the hell is your Valentine's going? I know this is gonna be after Valentine's that I post this, but how did it go? Did you have fun? Did you have a Galentine's Day? I actually had a Galentine's Day this time. This is my first Galentine's Day that I had in this year, and it was really nice because my best friend had created it. So she had invited me, and she invited all her closest friends. It was really nice. It was such a fun thing to do. And before I do anything else, I'm gonna set my concealer. I'm gonna try the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the shade Banana. I don't know, I wanted to try a banana shade to see how it looked under my eyes. So if I ruined my eyes today, there goes that. Just using my damp sponge and just, you know, putting it under my eyes. I'm not putting a lot, I'm just really pushing it into my eyes. Then I'm going to do it right here, my nose, just to like let my nose look snatched. So make sure you bring your setting powder all the way up here so it could give you that highlighted look. I have already put powder under my concealer and everything, so I'm gonna use a face powder just to matte down my whole face. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Super Stay in the shade 120. Put the foundation, the powder foundation, where I have not set my face. This is pretty much full coverage. And what I am gonna do is just with the extra powder, banana powder that I have, I'm going to put that on my lid so it can match my under eyes. So just keep putting that, just pat it into your eyelid. Try not to cut the crease, but to make it soft again, all you really do is just do this. You just take any blending brush that you used for the crease shade and just go like that. And now you're actually going to make like an outer V and just wing that bitch out. Just to make it a little bit softer as well, just use a big blending brush and blend. For bronzer, I'm going in with my Fenty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in the shade Private Island with my Time Los Angeles 102 brush. And the reason why I'm using such a big fluffy brush is because I want it to look diffused. Now I'm going in with a matte bronzer because I just feel like matte bronzers give you more of a defined look. To contour, I'm gonna go in with my Bahama Mama bronzer from The Balm. This is so dark, but it's so good as a fucking contour. It just defines right where I need it. I'm using my BH Cosmetics number 3 brush. I'm gonna go in with the same MI Sephora brush. First, going to start right here under my brow bone and like connecting it to my bridge bone, just because this is the most important and this is like the non-touring contour type of way. So just make sure you're pushing the bronzer up to your brow bone. Then very lightly, barely run it. I am not such a big avid fan of nose contour because I just don't like having 2 brown lines going down my nose. But because Soft Glam has so much contouring in it, it just kind of looks nice. It just makes sense because everything, your eye socket's defined, your cheekbones are defined. Also, I'm very lazy too to contour my nose. Like, I just don't like the whole, make it, you know, the whole line being so noticeable. That's like my big thing. I just don't like seeing the bronzer so much, so I try to make it as natural as possible. And then some people just have the nose to actually contour with, and some people don't. I personally feel like I don't. I'm gonna go in with my Gimme Brow from Benefit Cosmetics in the shade number 4. First thing I'm doing is just wiping off the excess and then starting in the back of my brows to brush it so they get the most product. And for this, I like having a very soft brow, and I like having a very fluffy brow. Listen, I want to get my brows laminated so bad, and my girl, she does fucking brow lashes and brow lamination. So bitch, I'm gonna hit her up when I have money, once all my bills are paid. I'm gonna see how much money I have because I know how much she's charging, and I'm gonna just go to her to check it out because girl, I want my brows to be laminated. I just want that fluffy look. So just try to spike them up as much as you can. Now while I let this eyebrow dry because I messed up a little bit, I'm just gonna go into this one. Oh, let me zoom you in. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Damn, dude, just look at my face. I just look so damn snatched right now. Wow, I look good. Where am I going? Nowhere. Oh yeah, going back to Valentine's Day. What are y'all doing? Are you staying at home? Are you living your best life? Are you going out with your friends? Are you going out with your man? I want to know. Or I had my Valentine's Day with my friends and it was fun, and so they were talking a lot about bars, and I've been wanting to go to a bar that's at my job, and it's like a tequila focused bar and a mezcal, and my boyfriend's from Oaxaca, so mezcal is such a big thing over there. So I kind of just want to have fun and go to bars, like just to go socialize between me and him. We've never actually done it by ourselves, so I think it would be like a really cool experience to do, and it's just not like focus on the actual trying to like be like social butterflies with our friends, but just be social butterflies with ourselves and just enjoy our time and try something new. Because him and I really don't go to bars because we're always going to events. So, you know, people have different lifestyles. And I just kind of want to go to bars now just to see what the hype is. It's just sometimes it's really hard because I am not used to the music they play. Like, I'm used to pure EDM and listening to pure EDM when I go out, so I'm always jamming out. but now I have to listen to like radio hits, and it can be different. It's such a different scene. Okay, so the trick to like fluffy brows is that I'm really flicking upwards and I don't brush them. Like, that is the trick to this. I've done it like a couple times and I like the look of it. And also the difference is that I start with my brow gel first and then I add on the brow pencil, and I feel like I don't go as heavy-handed. No, yeah, I'm so excited though because it's something new from him and myself, and I just know we're gonna have fun because we always have fun together. And it's gonna have drinking, and it's gonna have just like a different atmosphere, and it's kind of be like something cool. Like, we've been together for 4 years and we've never gone to a bar by ourselves, and I'm pretty baffled by that. Dude, my brows are so snatched. Cara Delevingne, who? Girl, I don't know her. Okay, we're gonna stay in the matte family because I want to stay matte. For my blush, this it looks so good on my skin. These orangey blushes, and it's matte. It just looks so damn good, and it complements this makeup look for sure. For blush, I'm gonna go in with my Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon blush. I just got it like a couple months, maybe like 2 months ago, and when I used it for this soft glam look, girl, I was obsessed. I'm gonna use my same BH Cosmetics number 3 brush, which is from the Weekend Festival palette. Now this is just gonna hug my cheekbones, and then a little bit in the nose just so it can look the same. Put it on the sides as well so you don't bug your nose highlight. A little bit up here, a little bit here, just to even out your face with the blush. I'm just gonna not really set my face. I'm just gonna spray it with some MAC Fix Plus, because you know this just makes your skin look so much better, just to melt all the powders together. This is the rose scent. I'm okay with it. I don't mind it. I like the original one though, for sure. I think it smells so much better. Oh, another side tip, I recommend to do your setting powder before you do your mascara, because if you're like me, your mascara smears down, and for these types of looks we don't need that in our life. Before my setting spray is fully dry, I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier Face Illuminator in Indiscretion, which is like the pinker tone. I should be doing a gold tone, but I don't have the gold tone highlighter for this one, and this highlighter is just like the model highlighter that you need in your life. Like, it is so pretty, and it's something that this makeup artist in Australia uses. I saw her say that it is one of her holy grails, and I just love it for these type of looks. It's not blinding, but it still gives you glow. Now I'm gonna put this on top of my brow right here, just where the sun hits, like, ooh, bam. And then there you go, just on the bridge of your nose, the cupid's bow, because it always looks cute, and the chin, just so you look good. Now before I fully finish, I'm just going to pat this into my skin with my Makeup Shack T82 brush and the shade Likeable. I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line. So with the eyeshadow shade, I'm just really hugging my under eyes and just basically gently swiping up. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the shade Adventurous just to define it a little bit more, and just bring it up and connect it to your your crease. Keep on saying brow bone, but it's not your brow bone. Now I like defining my lower lash line because I have small eyes and I like to make them seem like they're bigger, and I just feel like when you do your lower lash line, it always emphasizes it and it makes it look so much nicer. because my face is fully snatched, I'm just going to do my mascara off camera and maybe my lashes if I decide to do lashes. Then I'll come back to do the lips on camera. I'll be right back. I am back and I've decided that I am not doing lashes because my lashes look so long and good and full. Kind of look like the Ardell Wispies, so I'm not going to put any false lashes. If you want to, I feel like Ardell Wispies are the best lashes for this because they're so natural. Now the mascaras I used were my Lancôme Monseiur Big. Love this. For volume, I love this. For length, I went in with my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara in Waterproof. Before I go into my lips, I'm gonna do my eyes real quick, which is my LAGirl Glide On Gel Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Champagne. Now that I did that, I'm gonna go in again with the shade Gentle and a little bit of Illusion, like a little bit, and put that in my inner corner to highlight. So for my lips, I'm just gonna tell you what I do first. It's gonna go in with my MAC lip liner in Strip Down, my MAC lipstick in the shade Cherish, and then going in with my Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Driver, which is more peachy. So what do you think? What do you think of my recreation of a soft glam? Please sound off on the comments down below because, girl, this is so snatched and delicious. Let's talk about the lips real quick. I did something different today. I overlined my lips because I wanted to give myself that full lip look. I love this look. I love the way it came out. It's just my face looks so, it looks smooth. Obviously I have a little bit of texture around here, but it doesn't matter because I feel good. I look good. Now my lashes are popping. They're just extra long. I have really long lashes, but they're just super thin, so it's kind of nice seeing them just all natural. But yeah, this is my recreation of the soft glam look, and I'm just gonna keep you in this frame because I look really good. Yeah. Well guys, if you really enjoyed this video, if you like the outcome, like the video, comment down below if you're gonna try it, comment down below if you're gonna buy the palette. If you want to buy anything out of this whole look, please buy the palette, please. It is so yummy. If you have issues with pink eyeshadows and you want to go with more super nude beigey eyeshadows, I recommend this one for sure, especially if you're my skin tone, maybe a little bit darker. Other than that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. I hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope you guys got gifts, and if you didn't, so be it. It doesn't really matter. Go treat yourself. Go buy yourself some gifts. Don't let anybody stop you from spoiling yourself. Treat yourself. Other than that, yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.